Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you to my Let's Play of Castle in the Darkness. We last left off exploring more of this red castle here, and finding our way over to the windy ruins as well, where we found the vortex prism. We also picked up the moon bow here in the red area, and I plan to do a little bit more exploring around, see if I missed anything else. So let's go ahead and get started. So, if I remember right, along with the vortex prism, I also forgot a moon key, but I do have the cabin key, which I can find if I go back to Alexandria at least. But since I am still missing a few other things as well, like the like the museum key, which I would like to pick up if I end up going all the way back to Alexandria, I'd want to check up that area as well. Let's see. Oh, but here's the warp point we can use. So, but the vortex prism... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so the vortex prism, as said here, can bring forth the crystal tower, which is pretty much an extension or like a whole new area to kind of take on and explore. But it might be better if we have a few more stuff first, but I can at least show this off to you first. But yeah, so we've just unlocked a whole new tower that we can enter and check out. And it does have a few things for us here. Okay, it looks like we can't open this chest though. Well, let's see, so there should be something of a boss around here. Oh, there we go. So, let's see, how do I fight this guy then? Okay, I have no idea how to fight him. But yeah, so that's kind of just an example, but I figured that it'd be better to wait until we have found a few more things first. So let's see. Let's see, there's still the museum key. We do have the cabin key though, which we should be able to get to the cabin fairly easily. And I think there's something there, but I'm not sure what. But I can find out here shortly by just running back this way. I guess I should at least make sure to save, because that would be a decent spot to come back to for getting back to the sunken temple. And the bow isn't too bad here, thanks to its kind of ability of shooting and being able to shoot much faster than the axe is. It's not too bad of a weapon to use. Like, I'm trying to remember where would this path lead, for example. Or maybe no, yeah, I think it just leads back to the snow area we were in before. That, you know, thanks to the boots we got, we were able to traverse it without too much problem. And then it'd be good to just backtrack a little bit, trying to collect any money we can get. But now that we've gone through the cave again here, it should be fairly a short ways back to the village. Or wait, actually, where is that? Yeah, the cabin should be somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Or is this the cabin? No, this is just a rest point. Oh, here we go. This should be the cabin we're looking for. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm supposed to do here, because it looks like there's, like, something down here, but my weapon can't really hit that. And it doesn't look like it can sleep in the bed either. Okay, so let me go back to the save point here and change out my weapon. See if using the, one of the swords would be better. Yeah, let's just stick with the sword for now. I may have to come back here and use the axe if I can't knock through those blocks or anything at all. Yeah, because for whatever reason that's going through. So let me try the axe now and equip some different magic and see if that does it. Oh, supposedly the green turret tunic does at least have more damage than the armor here, actually. Or more protection, I guess. So let's see, and then let's try the E-splash here. So hopefully I should be able to get through. Oh, cool, I'm actually, green here. So, but actually there was something else I wanted to check here, just in case. Nope. I thought I remember hearing or reading something about... Oh, there we go. So yeah, apparently if you have the original weapon here, you actually can shoot out beams like this whenever you wear the green tunic. But if you lose your health, enough health at all, then you lose the ability to do that. Just like the original Legend of Zelda. So I guess in some ways this does give you a bit more range, but as I said, as soon as you take the hit, you kind of lose that ability. And since the sword itself isn't that strong either, I think I'll just stick with using the axe and figuring out if I can get through that those blocks that I keep seeing here or not. There we go. Finally made its way through. And we spot a ghost. Who's just sort of tottering along. And who almost killed me there with that hit. Oh, here we go. Finally found the dark armor. Cool. We got some new armor finally, other than the tunic, which, as nice as it is, and it is also pretty cool that you actually see a difference with how you look as well. But the question is, how do I get past this guy here? Because I'm gonna die if I, don't do anything against him here. Yeah. So I need to find some way to deal with the ghost, at least there. So I was able to use the executioner. So, but I may need to use something else for magic. I guess I'll try the fireball. Since it's straightforward and all, I'll see if that does anything or not. But yeah, we have to be all the way back here for the axes to hit. Okay, so I think, well, I guess the one thing I did notice was that as soon as I had the dark armor on, I was able to, they were solid. Or, no, this one's solid now. Okay, that still doesn't do anything. And neither did the, fireball here. Man, I really wish I knew what I had to do against these guys. Well, it could be I'm missing something like a way to get around that ghost I'm dealing with. Nothing over here. Yeah, so fireballs don't work. And I don't really see any good spot I can try to jump over him, because... I feel like there should be some other way to deal with this. Because, as you kind of saw, I had to go through him there. And I was able to take the hit, but after that... Like, at least there are these other ghosts I could potentially test on, but until I can figure out a way to deal with them, I can't really get out of here with the armor now, which is really frustrating. That there isn't another way to get around them here. So, let me look through my weapons, see if there's anything else I can use. Well, let's try the Darkness Sword and see if that can do anything or not. And then, I guess magic-wise, I should try the, let's see, I already tried these two, so I should probably try the Sea Shock again. I guess that's sort of the problem. I can't really use the magic here to get through. I have to use the axe, because it's the only one that kind of arcs just right. I guess I could try using the bow from that spot there. Might work. So let me see if I can do that or not. Like, maybe using the bow here is what will get me through the ghosts or not. Nope. Definitely not. So I'll just have to hope the Sea Shock can do its job or not. But if I can't get through the ghost again, then I'll probably have to backtrack. Let's see, so we kind of found our way. Oh, there we go. So apparently the Sea Shock is the key. It seems to really be more useful than any other spell we've gotten in this game. Of course, as soon as we did that, it reacted and come after us. I'm hoping to just use this to take care of the rest of them now. But I guess there's no need to worry, for the most part. But yeah, sadly the Sea Shock, as you can see, doesn't always work like we want it to sometimes. There we go. So got the dark armor, and we finally got our way through the ghosts. So was really hoping I wouldn't have to restart or something to, you know, or do something else really, because I feel like I've used up enough time as it is for this Let's Play today. But, yeah, that was a bit close, but we were able to get through, and we have our dark armor now. So let's go ahead and save here. And also just see kind of how powerful this is, and if there's any drawbacks. Okay, it just says 2,000-year-old cursed suit of armor, 6 defense. So it doesn't really tell me if there's anything wrong with it or not. So I'll keep it for now, until I kind of find a reason not to. I'll go ahead and put the Dawn on, keep the Sea Shock, and we can go ahead and move forward here. Darn it. Oh wait, did I actually forget to save? I did, didn't I? Yep, I totally did. Oh well, at least we pretty much know what to do. So it's a fairly simple process of just getting through here again. Sorry about that. I thought I had saved after I re-equipped there, but I guess not. But yeah, we only have to worry about the one that's kind of blocking our way. After that, I guess we do have to deal with this one a bit, even though we could just wait if we really wanted to. And I'm sure it's fine if we did, because we kind of got hurt there, and I want to avoid taking any more damage. because we still have this one to deal with. And that's kind of the problem. Like, from the bottom there, we're able to take care of the ghost, but from coming in the direction we do, we're probably going to take a hit no matter what. So, we just have to avoid taking a hit from any other ghosts after that. Yeah, I don't really quite understand how the C-Shock works sometimes. There we go. And it's actually, I just realized how quiet it is without any music going. There we go. Technically, we could probably just get through there the first time. You know, like, we could get through it without doing anything. And so, let me go ahead and equip my stuff here. And then make sure I save this time. So now I will, no matter what, always have this equipment and won't lose it now. I guess that's sort of the annoying thing when it comes to this game is, you know, you make progress, but if you don't save that progress right away, then anything you do, well, you run the risk of losing that progress, no matter what. But we can now check out the sunken temple again, and finally find the museum key that we left behind, sadly. And we also have the moon bow, which I think will work better against the enemy boss that we were having trouble with before. So that would be a good thing to do as well. We can kind of finally cross that off our list here. And for the most part, it seems like the C-Shock that we seem to have works against ghosts. So it's probably a good thing we try to keep that and use it for any future ghost-like bosses or enemies we run into. And I'm pretty sure this should be the, yeah, going through here should lead me towards the sunken temple again. Well, at least I saved right before, so no worries there. Yep, here we are. Or, we will be there shortly. Okay, I thought I could at least stab the fish, but apparently not. Darn it. Okay, and you know, one of the few problems you'll run into here. But I guess we're not really that worried about taking damage here, since we got plenty of health, and the enemies aren't that strong that they're not killing us here, thankfully. And I also really, really like this music. Like, that's the only reason I'm still back here. And apparently dying again. But at least it's not really that hard. It was just the fish that was giving me trouble there. But let's hopefully get to a save point this time and not die from a random spike that falls from the ceiling here. There we go. Or actually, let me go ahead and get this key we've forgotten. And save again. But yeah, this music is actually really epic. You know, I'm sure that if I could, I'd probably just record this, like this track alone here is just too epic. I'm pretty sure this could probably go with a lot of things too. I've seen some of those videos that try to show, like, you know, certain music tracks going with everything. And actually, I think if I remember, I should probably equip my other weapon just to use for some of the enemies, but there is a save point I recall from where I'm heading. So I just need to reach that and I should be good. You know, I definitely have enjoyed a lot of other music tracks as well, like Shovel Knight. I've always enjoyed the music for that, and Mega Man's always had great music too. So, like, I guess if I had to rate music for like tracks like this or games like this, I would definitely have to say, like there are some tracks that definitely stand out above others. Like Shovel Knight's theme of the Great Plains, I think, is great. It has that adventurous feel to it that you kind of look for in a game, really. Whereas this one has more of an action-packed feel to it. Like, you're kind of going on something epic here. But here we have with our bow here, and just look how much we're doing to it. And well, actually, I guess we're not doing too much damage to it, but I think we're at least getting the hits in. And also the armor as well we have is really helping here. So I think the armor is probably what's really helping us out here, but the bow really does make things a bit easier here. Like, we can just stand on this pillar here and keep firing away without too much worry. I keep jumping when I probably don't need to. Yeah, I've taken a bit too much damage from all his water attacks here. Darn. I need to try to dodge more, but that was definitely a lot better than my previous attempts before as well. Like, I think, like, between the bow and the axe here, I'm pretty sure I'm doing more damage with the bow because of just how quickly I can keep firing off shots here. Of course, I kind of want him to be in a better spot than where I've been shooting him so far. So it might be better to actually use the axe, I guess. Just to kind of get him in during the times when he's firing here. Darn it. Well, let me try with using my axe here. See if that actually works out better or not, since I think the armor really is helping out here, but I guess I should probably try and make use of my magic as well. Or it's maybe just the magic that's gonna be doing the damage I need to beat him here. Like, I guess in terms of boss fights, I wouldn't really find him difficult in the traditional sense. Like, it's just kind of not how he moves, but just trying to hit him. And I think with just how much health this guy has, he's much harder to beat than any of the previous bosses I've faced with. So I think he's just more annoying than he is difficult, in my mind at least. Like that worm, or that bone worm I fought in the torture chamber, I found more challenging than this guy here. Darn it. Okay, let me try a different tactic, because I think now that I have all this armor to help me here, I think the Dawn sword might actually work better in some cases. Or not, maybe, because I don't feel like I'm doing enough damage compared to the damage he's doing to me here. And then, of course, I have to keep trying to positioning myself just right here, trying to get him. Yeah, for the most part, it seems like the magic is kind of what's doing the real damage here. Like, if I can get the C-Shock to kind of hit right, it really does quite a bit of damage. But let me go ahead and, yeah, I have my moon. So I think that's kind of the one to go with here. Along with the C-Shock magic here. So it does take a while kind of figuring out the right strategy to use against certain bosses here and there. But kind of once you get things going, like this right here is actually working out pretty well. Or at least I'm getting a bit more hits off him, but... But yeah, the sea magic along with the bow here I think is kind of the best strategy you can use against him. Of course, trying to avoid the spikes helps too. And then, of course, maybe I'm just not being patient enough and trying to avoid his attacks here and there. But he's definitely pretty tanky for a lot of the other bosses I think I've faced before, but finally beat him once and for all, which I'm really happy to do here. And glad that the heart I was able to grab. Sheesh. So, but let me go ahead and save here. And thanks for joining me. But that's all the time we have for today, so hope you'll join me next time as we continue to see what else we have to find in the Sunken Temple. So until then, have fun gaming.